Hi, I'm Bo Sebastian, a clinical hypnotherapist and author of books that connect spirituality with psychology. Today, my talk is on the prodigal soul, returning to wholeness through the divine feminine and masculine. Have you ever wondered why the prodigal son came home, but the story still feels incomplete? In all my years of reading that parable, I had never noticed until today there are no women in the story. No mother, no sister, no feminine energy to hold the space of compassion, intuition, or nurture. Just a father and two sons lost in their own masculine definitions of worth and redemption. This morning on my God walk, I received a powerful truth. To become whole, I must draw from both the celestial realm and the earthly realm, including the underbelly of suffering, grief, and death. We're not meant to live only in the light. We're also formed by our time in the dark. And only when I embrace both can I be fully balanced. This is the law of polarity, one of the great Hermetic principles. It tells us that every truth is half of a great whole, masculine and feminine, light and shadow, heaven and earth, and our powers lie in the dance between them. The prodigal son re-examined. What if the prodigal had a mother to speak to him before he left? What if he had a sister waiting for him on his return? What if there had been a feminine energy reminding him of his worth, even in the pigsty? Would his journey have been the same? The story, as it's told, leans heavily on masculine energy, action, rebellion, return, and reward. But the deeper healing, the kind that lasts, comes with the feminine joins the story. When both poles of the soul are welcomed home. I want to share my story about an absent mother figure and an angry father figure. In the summer after third grade, my mother left my father. She sent me to a candy store with $1, which back then felt like a fortune. When I returned, she was gone. I didn't see her again until the summer before 10th grade. My father, wounded and angry, took to alcohol and rage. When he needed groceries, he'd throw the money on the floor. I'd have to pick it up. We lived in that absence of softness for years. When I finally reunited with my mother, forgiveness came easy. But trust was harder. I carried an anxious attachment into adulthood. Still, for the last 13 years of her life, I cared for her. We laughed, she mothered me again, cooked, cleaned, did laundry, tried to reclaim the years we lost. And my father, the man who couldn't accept that I was gay, on his deathbed, he reached for my hand in the hand of my then partner, Michael. He asked Michael, "Do you love Bo?" Michael said, "Yes." Then he turned to me and he said, "Bo, do you love Michael?" And with the last strength he had, my father said, "That's all that matters." So the synthesis, the prodigal balanced. This is what wholeness looks like when both parts of the spirit, the masculine and the feminine, are given a voice, a place, and a blessing. I wonder if the prodigal had grown up with both energies. Would he have left in such haste? Would he have returned with such shame? Or would he have known all along that he was never unloved? Call to action. So today I ask you, what part of your soul story has been left out? Have you abandoned your feminine softness or your masculine strength? Have you disconnected from one side of your divine inheritance? Let this be the moment you return home, not just to the father, but to the mother, to the full circle of your sacred self. Because in the end, balance isn't just the key to spiritual power. It's the key to peace. Listen, if this story speaks to you, I invite you to read more in my books, Zeroing Out and Getting Older with Grace. And if you're on your own journey of reconciliation and balance, leave a comment or share this message with someone who needs it. Peace be with you, and may both wings of your soul rise in flight. God bless you.
I can't believe how much zeroing out has helped me reduce stress. You've got to try it.
Work for me can get time-consuming and stressful at times, but zeroing out has really changed the way I look at my schedule and my time.
Such a step above any other book I've ever seen about this topic, and it's such a simple technique, and I'm able to do it by myself, which I love.